Hello, my people. We are back again. Welcome to Cargo TV. Today, we will talk about skills you need to have as an African, as a Nigerian traveling abroad, either to further your education or to hustle or to live or for whatever reason. These skills will help you to navigate society. And it can also make you rich. Yes, it can make you rich. And when I mean rich, you can become a millionaire. I am saying this because I did not have the opportunity to know these things before I left Africa. I did not have the opportunity to know these things before I left Nigeria. You know, our educational system in Nigeria is such that once you get that piece of paper, oh, I have a certificate, I have a degree, I have a master's, I have a PhD. I just work somewhere as a teacher, get salary, and that is life. You can have your side hustles. You can have other things you can do in life. In most countries abroad, it is not only about certificate. People are trained in technical things, and they are even richer than those people that get certificates and use it to work for people. They are richer. They work for themselves. They have time for themselves. They have time for their family. They have time for vacation, and so on and so forth. So let's quickly go into those skills I'm talking about. For you to be in a good place when you come abroad, you must know how to drive. Learn how to drive in Nigeria before you travel. The reason is that if you come abroad, it is very expensive to learn how to drive. However, I need to point out that even if you have a Nigerian driver's license, if you come abroad, you cannot automatically be given that country's driver's license. You have to go through the whole process of training, sitting for the exams, and getting a new license. But if you learned how to drive in Nigeria, it makes the process easier because your instructors are paid in hours. So the less time they spend with you in a car driving around town, the less expensive it is for you. And you can only achieve that if you knew how to drive before you traveled. In Norway, for example, it costs nothing less than 2 million naira in Nigerian currency to get the Norwegian driver's license. It could become a little cheaper if you knew how to drive before, like I explained earlier. Then the number two, there are a lot of job opportunities in logistics. A lot of job opportunities in logistics. You can float your own logistics company and run it. And you can run it if you have a driver's license. You can't be in logistics when you cannot drive. It is not necessarily only about moving around because the transportation services are perfect, the buses and so on and so forth. So the next thing you need to learn is tailoring. Yes, tailoring, how to sew clothes. If you know about tailoring, if you know how to sew African traditional wears, if you know how to sew wedding gowns, you are already a millionaire. Especially if you live where there is a high concentration of Nigerians and Africans. Then, how to plait hair, hairdressing, plus pedicure, manicure. If you have those experiences from Nigeria, if you come here, you will make a hell lot of money. You know what it takes? How much it costs to do short dread? Up to $300 to do short dread, and you know it's raining now. Men do it, women do it. Then barbing, how to barb hair. You see my head? I have hair. I am not bald. But because there is no African barber around, I just barb myself. I use the clipper in the bedroom and that's it. If you know how to barb, you will make a lot of money. Some hairstyles, they charge up to, in Nigerian currency, up to 50,000 naira, 30,000 naira, 40,000 naira to barb your hair, only once. So it is very important for you to know these skills. Then, how to make wigs. Whites wear wigs, blacks wear wigs. If you know how to make wigs, you are already a millionaire. Then there is that aspect, one good aspect. I personally am going to look into that. It is called data management. It requires a 6-month certification. And you know, you will work for Amazon or for Axiom or for Google Cloud. You know, you get certification in Amazon Web Services, Google Amazon Web Services, Google Axiom, Google Cloud. These are back-end services we ignore, and these things require only 6 months certification. And if you're good in it, you can make, honestly, 150, 200, 250,000 guaranteed every year, dollars, if you're good in computers. Google these things and you will find out more about them. Then truck drivers. I guarantee you, everywhere in the world, truck drivers make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. Sometimes they just drive goods to a place and park there. As they are at that place, they are being paid. Whether they are sleeping in the truck or driving, they have delivered the goods and the money is flowing. So learn how to drive trucks. A plumber, plumbing, it is good job, well-paying job. They pay you in hours. Somebody calls you and say, come and check out my house. One pipe is doing this, that. As you leave your house, you have started counting. They are paid in hours. The time you come to inspect the fault, the time you go to shop and so on, in some countries, they pay you right from after the phone call as you leave your house. A lot of money. You see, welding, to be a welder, to be a panel beater, to be a motor mechanic, these are money spinners. They spin money. A lot of money you have to make. So sometimes in Nigeria, some of us are full of ignorance. When you see people that are skilled, learning handwork, you laugh at them. Ha, this guy ordinary mechanic. This guy ordinary hairdresser. Everybody is respected abroad. If you're a hairdresser, you manage people's hair very well. You make a lot of money. You see, in Nigeria, we say, go and learn nursing. Only nursing, you make money abroad. You are in the medical field, you make money abroad. It is not always like that. You see nurses, you see people in the medical profession, they stay in the hospitals up to 18 hours, 20 hours. They work their backs off. If you have your barbing salon, for example, you can wake up today and say, I'm not going to work. And nobody will do anything to you. Whether you're there or not, your salon is working. And money is being made for you. Another example, if you go for those 6 months courses for like Amazon Web Services in data management, you can even work remotely from Nigeria, from your house, from your bedroom. So do not laugh at skilled people, at barbers, hairdressers, and so on. It shows a little bit of ignorance. We My impression, having lived abroad for so many years, is that we do not have dignity of labor in our country. I graduated from university, you have your certificate, and then sit down looking for government employment. Here, you generate money. You employ yourself. I used to work for people, but now I work for myself. And if you knew learned pedicure and manicure from Nigeria, welding, plumber, truck driving, motor mechanic, you need to get certificated in the country you are in. You will go for a test, you will go for an exam, and you will be issued with a license. As soon as you get that license, the sky is your limit. I guarantee you that. Nobody told me this when I was traveling abroad, so I made a lot of mistakes. I am telling you this. You are having the opportunity to know this. Even if you're here to study. There are students here that knew about this. Students, before the 3 years program in the university, 4 years, they already bought a house. They have big cars driving, and they are doing great things in Nigeria, building a nice bungalow, a nice duplex in Nigeria for their family. So it is good for you to know these skills because they will help you grow in the foreign country you will be going to. And it will make you a multi-millionaire in dollars. I hope you have learned something from this. Have a beautiful day. This is Okago TV. We give you the best always.